I want you to think of treats as the initial learning tool, kind of like us getting a paycheck for doing a job. Now, the goal is to phase out the food rewards, and I'm going to tell you how to do that. But when you have a young puppy, the first thing I recommend doing is to build a lot of value in you and the things you ask for, and that means giving a heavy hand of treats. You start by rewarding them every single time you see them doing something right. That's why I tell y'all to put bowls of treats around the house. Or when you're training them, we use a food lure, then give them that treat every single time. Once your dog is performing that behavior rather strongly, then we move to variable reinforcement, aka they don't get a treat for every single behavior, but maybe every other one. A good rule of thumb is that if they can perform the cue without seeing the treat in your hand, you're ready to move on. So maybe I'd ask Cooper 2 things: touch, touch, yes, and then feed him the treat. Now it is every 2 behaviors equals 1 treat. As your dog becomes more successful, you do 3 for every 1 treat. Quick disclaimer, I'm practicing in the house. If I were to go outside in a brand new area and pretend Cooper's a puppy, right? Like a 4 or 5 month old puppy, I bring out the lure once or twice, and then I move to a more variable reinforcement strategy. The best way I could describe the variable reinforcement is like a slot machine at a casino, right? Ask yourself, why does a human sit at a slot machine and continually put money in to pull it, and they may not even win? Because the chance of winning is valuable enough to make them stay there. That's the same way we train dogs. Cooper doesn't know if he's going to get a treat after the first, second, third, fourth. After some time in the variable region, then we move to more random. This is more chaotic and less structured. You're going to be giving them rewards more randomly, less structure. So essentially you're moving from using a food lure and giving a treat every single time, then using no food lure and still giving a treat every single time. Then we move to variable reinforcement. For every 2 behaviors, 1 treat, or every 3 behaviors, 1 treat. And then we move to random reinforcement. Maybe every 2 behaviors gets 1 treat, then every 4 behaviors, then 6, then 1. Let me know if I explained that properly or not, because I want to make this so easy to understand. And if you're thinking right now, well, Taylor, I think I kind of messed up and I've been giving too many treats, I actually love to hear that. I want you to be heavy-handed with any puppy under 6 months old. Just take this as your sign to start moving into that variable region and then the random one after that. But take your time. There really is no reason to rush this. The goal is to teach your dog or puppy that you are valuable, and you do that with food.